Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel on the other side of HR. Today I have a slightly different video for you, and it's on becoming a notary. I often get asked what are the requirements to become a notary in Missouri, specifically St. Louis County. So for those that live in other states, the process may be different, so you want to Google your state on how to become a notary. But for those that are in Missouri, specifically St. Louis County, those are the steps that I will review with you today. But just to kind of give you a backdrop on my history of being a notary, I first became one in 1998 for the company that I used to work for, and then I renewed again in 2006, I believe. So this is my third renewal, and I recently had to go through this process at the end of 2021. So I took a few notes and jotted down my experiences, so I'm sharing that with you today. Go to the Missouri Secretary of State website. They have a great guide that walks you through the entire process, so it's very easy. So all you have to do is go to or type into your internet browser sos.mo.gov. So sos.missourimo.gov. Then you want to click on Business Services and find or drop down and find the Notaries and Commissions section and click that. And then you'll get to a screen which is kind of the home page for the Notaries and Commissions site. And you will click on the left-hand side, Becoming a Notary Public. Then you'll want to create an account, and you'll need to follow the instructions on the application process. So again, what I'm giving you is just a highlight, and this was a couple months ago. So things have changed. You want to make sure you're following the instructions on the website. There are basically 6 steps to becoming a Missouri Notary Public. All right, so let's go over them. I'm not going to read them line by line. Obviously, you're on the website. Hopefully you're following along or jotting some notes down when you're ready to do this. But I'm just basically going to share some tips with you, some things that I wish I would have known at the time to help you through this process. Again, it's fairly easy, so hopefully it won't be an issue for you. And just to kind of tell you up front, it took me about, I want to say 6 or 7 weeks from the start of the application to receiving my Notary Public stamp. So just so you know that timeline, it may have changed by now. Hopefully things are getting better, but we still are in a pandemic. So it could be faster, it could be slower, I don't know. But just don't be too much in a hurry to get through this process. It will take you at least a month. I can be safe to say that. All right, so step number 1 is the general qualifications. Again, the number 1 question that I get is basically you have to be at least 18 years of age, legally reside in the U.S., and also reside or have a regular place of business or work within the state of Missouri. There are some other legal qualifications that are listed, so please make sure you're reviewing the website to get familiar with all of them. Okay. Step number 2, if you meet the general qualifications, do yourself a favor and thoroughly read that Missouri Notary Public Handbook. You can download the handbook from the website, or you can call the Secretary of State and request a physical copy to be mailed to you. I actually did that because I wanted a real copy in my hands to put in my notary bag in case I ever need to refer to it. But that is a very important step. You have to know the laws, and you have to know what your responsibilities are. I love YouTube University. I love all the social media pages and groups. There's several on Facebook as well as Instagram, but it's nothing like knowing the laws and responsibilities for yourself. Okay, step number 3, you definitely want to read the book, as I emphasize in step number 2, because there is an exam, but don't panic. It is, I would say, open book because all of the answers are right in that handbook. So that handbook becomes even more important. And then step number 4, once you pass that exam, then you can apply for your commission online or by mail. I chose to use the online feature to get through the process faster. And if you apply online, you would just click on that online hyperlink on that page for notaries and commissions and follow the instructions. There is a $25 application fee that you'll have to pay, And you want to make sure, please make sure that you're entering your name information correctly, as well as your address and all that other stuff as well. But this is how you're going to sign documents. If your application is accepted, you'll receive a commission letter, which will be mailed to your house. The letter will give you the next steps in the process to complete the process. And if you are denied, the letter will explain why. So I recall this step being done pretty quickly. I got my commission letter, I want to say within the next week, if not a couple days. The letter contains, again, instructions on the next steps, which is to purchase a $10,000 surety bond for the 4-year term that you'll have this commission. And then you will have to appear in the office of the St. Louis County clerk within 60 days to qualify for your notary commission. The 5th step, again, kind of leading into purchasing that surety bond of $10,000, I decided to go with the National Notary Association, the NNA, to get my bond, the stamp, and other supplies and training. So you don't have to go this route. You don't have to use the NNA. You can use other companies. Just do some research on them and determine what is best for you. You can purchase a bond, other notary supplies, your stamp, definitely through other companies. But I decided to go with the NNA because they've been around for a long time. They're very credible. They're very helpful. So that's what I decided to do. And then if you decide to go with the NNA like I did, you want to go to their website, which is nationalnotary.org. And then you are able to select the state that you're applying for. So my state, again, is Missouri. And then they will show you some packages that you can purchase. There are 3 Missouri notary packages that you can choose from. And all 3 of them include, I want to say, $10,000 bond, but double check that. I decided to go with the complete notary package because I also applied to be a notary signing agent. That's a different video for a different day. And I needed E&O insurance and additional training to, again, to refresh my memory and just become more knowledgeable. Step number 6 is to qualify at your local clerk's, St. Louis County clerk's office. So this is the part that may cause some delay because you have to make an appointment with the St. Louis County clerks. Again, so you definitely want to schedule your appointment as soon as possible. And then once you have your appointment confirmed, and it's time for your appointment, you will take your commission letter that you got from the state. You'll also have to take a physical copy, not a electronic email or document on your phone. You'll actually have to take a copy of your notary bond, a picture ID, and then there's a fee, I want to say of $2 or $3, a $3 fee that you can pay by check or cash, if I'm not mistaken. I had to wait about 20 minutes once I got waited on to be processed. And then I had to take an oath and I signed the paperwork. And then followed the instructions on where to actually mail the paperwork. So this, the St. Louis County clerk person will let you know the specific instructions to follow. So you want to make sure you follow those. I also emailed a copy of the commission certificate to the NNA so they could release my stamp. And then I want to say after I had completed all of that, I mailed back the paperwork. I emailed the commission certificate to the NNA. My stamp arrived about 2 weeks after that in the mail. So again, it does take some time to get through all these steps, but it's again, relatively easy. So that's all it takes to become a notary in Missouri, St. Louis County specifically, as of the recording of this video. I hope that didn't sound too complicated because it really isn't. You're really following the instructions that are given at each step of the way. Good luck, and please let me know if you have any thoughts or comments. I will be doing videos on my notary journey as well as notary loan signing, which is a different kind of aspect of being a notary public. And yeah, so thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe to this page so you'll get notified of future videos. And see you on the other side of HR.